Welcome to the Listening Sesh on the plug. We have a very, 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 very legendary show for you tonight. We have two legends from two cities. We got the legendary, unstoppable Father Jah from Louisville. We got the legendary Cool Daddy Fresh from Nashville.
Originally Louisville.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, that's something y'all didn't know. So we're going to kick it off. They got a new album out, Turnin Cornaz Choppin game. And we're going to go into a few records. We're going to go into the videos. We're going to give y'all a legendary show tonight. And we're going to start off with Father Jah. Can you tell us how y'all brothers came together to get this album? I know y'all been kicking it for a minute. So
definitely. The way this album came about, and well, first of all, we had a mutual level of respect. You know what I'm saying, that it built up from him ringing so many bells throughout the region, throughout the South and throughout the Midwest, and then us ringing so many bells throughout the Southern region and the Midwest, so on and so forth, that by the time we met each other, we were already acquainted with each other's name. And so from there, we took and did the first song together we did was Alcohol Insane.
Nah, tell them the story, though, how we really met. It was so crazy that I had moved back to Louisville, like 2010, what was it, 2010 or 9? I had moved back to Louisville, and I moved right around the corner from him.
Right.
And what you call was a corner store. He going to the corner store, I'm going to the corner store. So we just happened to went to the corner store that day. You know what I'm saying? He getting some cigars, I'm getting some cigars, and I think he just recognized who I was, and we chopped it up, and he was like, yo, man, I live right here, man, and we need to do something. I was like, shit, I live right there. And we went outside. I said, I live right there. He came, walked outside the store, and I pointed to the house. He said, with his, he was like, oh, man, it's on. When he found out how close I live from him.
So literally Turnin Cornaz Choppin game.
Yeah, I was right up there. Literally right around, I lived right around the corner from him. So it was like, from that day forth, you know, he was like, man, my brother, man, whatever you need, man, just come holler at me, man, you know what I mean? And we just I started coming over there, we smoking, and we just started listening to his music. He's finding out what I got going on. He let me know what he got going on. And then we did one song. I think we did
Alcohol Insane.
Yeah, we did one song, and the vibe was so real, you know what I mean? We was like, man, let's do a project. He was like, shit, man, we've been on this album for, I'm gonna say it's so long.
Yeah.
We had so much material. We probably had this album done about 2010.
We started we started doing this album in a natural process, meaning, you know, we just started acquiring songs on what the vibe was for that day, the vibe was for that moment, the vibe was on a national scale, on a local scale, on the internal scale, on the external scale. You know, we just took that thing and put it down in the music. And then took the music and put them together like a collage and let the puzzle pieces work together.
Yeah, because as a matter of fact, he was working on 2 albums. While he was working on my album, him and Donnie McFly had the album, what was it, the Godzilla?
48 Hours.
Yeah, another 48 Hours. So he had just had that album going, and at the same time, while we was working on that, he was really like doing both. I think he was working on McFly's album. He was putting the finishing touches on that album while we was working on our album. Okay. So, and then McFly ended up doing the intro for our album.
Yeah, he even did the beat on the intro for the album.
Okay,
it's all McFly.
R.I.P. McFly.
And not even to mention, that's who named the album.
Wow, okay.
The whole name of Turnin Cornaz Choppin game. Yeah, it's all from the mind of Donnie McFly.
Man.
Yeah, so we just came in and just everybody that he fucked with, his whole camp, they were just so real. and everybody just like embraced me like a brother.
Of course.
And then,
indeed.
you know, shoot, before you know it, I'm coming over every day. You know what I mean? I'm right around the corner. Some days we might not even do music. We just might go in and just listen to hip hop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or some days we might just listen to the Elijah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's my brother. You know what I'm saying? We've been vibing for a while. And then, you know, when I moved back to Nashville, we still kept the connection. You know what I mean? I wasn't gonna lose the bond with my brother. So we've just been working back and forth. And then I'd be like, man, when he got some time off, let's do add some more shit to the album.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then, you know, he did a lot of production. Then I got a lot of extra production. I got Lex Luger to do a track, band play, did some shit for us, you know what I'm saying? I got Scarface Al Capone, you know what I mean? Yeah. So we just been networking. Then, you know, I got my cousin working on some shit. My cousin, Greedy Money, he did the Fuck You record for Yo Gotti. He got the gold plaque, the gold album.
Yeah.
So yeah, we just blessed, man. You know, we done had Buck give us a song before on a project that we didn't even use. So, you know, we just got so many songs we just been sitting on. And then, you know, he's crazy with the production itself. He's a beast.
Yeah. And see, that's the thing is when you talking, a lot of people use that term legendary loosely. And what y'all said is we started this record a decade ago. We started working a decade ago. And and a lot of people say people are legendary artists, but when you're a true legendary artist, you can start a record in 2010, 12, 13 and drop it in 22.
Right.
And you don't even notice the time difference.
Because Lex did that beat for us a while. It was a record. He did the he did the record a while. It was a while ago, a long time ago. That Lex did the record, and we just now the time and everything's about timing too. You know what I mean?
Definitely that because you know, coming out of Louisville, we've seen everything from Louisville rise on the party scene to Louisville rise on the revolutionary scene. You know, so right now is a great time to be coming at the city and even representing Louisville. You know, we got a thing going on with the music. Shout out to all the other Louisville artists is making an impact right now. We've seen a whole lot of things go down in Louisville on the political front. And so, you know, really when you listen to Turnin Cornaz Choppin game, I think you really catch a piece of all those different worlds, all those different sides of Louisville coming together within that one album.
Yeah.
You know, you got your Black Kings theme, but then you got Too Much Ass in here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got your classic trendsetters, but then you also got Peace of Mind.
Yeah.
You know, where we got tracks where we giving you the ego side of it, I guess you could say.
And we also I implemented Cashville with Louisville. So we mixed the Louisville drip with the Cashville drip, you know what I mean? And we just came because we both got different styles.
Yeah.
All day long. But you know, we both call ourselves lyrical connoisseurs though. We both take pride in our lyrics, but we deliver them with different styles and different way. I might play mine this way and he might hit his that way, but both when you listen to it, you're gonna have to go back and put some thought and be like, damn, what did he say? Oh, okay, dang, he said this and everything. So sometimes I might come with a difficult approach and then he might come with a simplicity approach. And then on other songs, I might come simplicity and he might come difficult. But our different styles, it's like tennis. Yeah. It's like,
you got the father and the daddy together.
Yeah.
So both of them got the right to beat them kids' ass. Both of them got the right to kick them kids in the ass, you know.
And I can imagine y'all two with the work ethic that both of y'all have and the hustle. We could talk about the music all day, but the hustle that both of y'all have, like the business behind the record, I can imagine where this record's about to go and the places that it's about to touch with y'all two. I've hustled with him side by side. And I saw you. I was sitting in a barbershop I'd never been in Clarksville, Tennessee in like 2010.
Right.
And you was coming in there trying to check them.
Yes, my cousin.
Tickets out of the barbershop.
Yeah, that's my cousin's shop too. My
Yeah.
cousin is the barber, and then my cousin upstairs has the bonding company.
Okay, yeah.
Upstairs. Right there, so it's crazy.
Yeah, so
Indeed.
for me, I done seen both of y'all on the grind.
Right.
I done grinded with you,
Right.
so I know where this is getting ready to touch. The
Right.
record's gonna touch. You can do like everybody else is gonna do the internet thing. I know y'all gonna touch the streets too, though. Y'all gonna do it the old school, the new school, everywhere.
And we still got different shit because he got a solo project, and I just dropped the EP like 6 months ago and shot a couple videos with that and through Black Fly.
Featuring a couple of legends on there too.
Buck. Yeah, I have Buck and everything on there. So, but it was like the timing was like he had his project he was doing, plus he had the McFly joint he was pushing. Then he still got a couple of artists that he's producing, like Andrew Jackson, and then he got another few artists that everybody, Sean D. Yeah, mm-hmm. So everybody's working, getting their stuff together in pre-production stage. But then at the same time, I love it that he's gonna make sure that everybody gets their shine. He's gonna make sure, like that old Master P method. Like, you remember when P was like next up Skullduggery, next up after him was Big Ed, next was after Fiend, and everybody actually came out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I love that my brother's doing that with his artists and everything. And like we had the volume 2 already been ready, but then we kind of like took it apart.
And then some of the cuts some of my people in the street have been able to hear already, because whereas traditionally we come from the tape and the CD era, one of the things that we came with that was different was we came with the USB jump drives this time as well. So for the folks with the newer card, for the folks that's strictly dealing in that computer world, we got that USB, that unstoppable USB that you can take, pop it right in there. You got the Father Jah, You got the Father Jah Kool Daddy Fresh album. Then you also got the new upcoming Father Jah album. It's called Black Underworld Technology. I know you hit to that, definitely, no doubt. And so, you got that leaking out onto the street as we circulate this. We're circulating that. We got some of the up-and-coming artists off of Unstoppable appearing on both the projects. So, by the time they're ready to come out and put their feet all the way in the water's already going to be familiar with that feet taste.
Yeah, and I'm in the final stages of finishing up my last album, the It's All True Part 2.
Okay.
And I've been working on that for a while. I'm talking about I got a lot of production from band play. We're gonna have E40 on the record, and got Jah on the record and Young Bleed and everybody. So it's been a long process, but this is the end of it, of me making music, you know what I mean? So I'm just like loving, we got the volume 2 of the Turnin Cornaz Choppin game, and then I got the It's All True Part 2, and then I'm ready to ghostwrite and just be fully hands-on. I'm ready to be like Oscar Goldman. I'm ready to build a perfect rapper.
Right.
The $6 million man. Yeah.
Man. So look, Turnin Cornaz Choppin game, we're going to go into one of the records right now for you. Which record we going to go into? We're going to do Black Kings. So we'll go into that record right now. Y'all got any?
Fucking whack ass equipment make a nigga lose his train of thought. We groovy with it. The modern architect of Mac and turning into action. Stocking these dollar signs, making my fatal attraction. Jail cells with dice games, hearing noodles cracking. A poor man's status symbol, let me keep it simple. I tend to dig off in your mental on the instrumental. I'm still smoking optizzle, even in the rental. Undeniable, unstoppable, official. If we got biz to handle before we leave, let mama kiss you. It's deep. Your rapper beat fire, bon appetit. My technology techniques. Like no prime time player ever seen. Rank achieve resembles the high of methamphetamine. My DNA holds genes of king, while your eyes harbor with envious gleam. My show theme is to get it and fuck being selfish, but fuck being helpless. Your mind's where the wealth
just
is.
Just a black man
nigga.
Trying to live the American dream. Where if I come up on a chicken, I'm considered a king. But if I got a regular job, they gon' say I'm nothing. But I'm free, I got a job, so I'm doing something. I'm out here, I'm trying, I'm I'm doing my best. You know they hate to see us live unless we live it with stress. But if your mind right, nigga, then your money would match. So keep your third eye focused with pursuing your scratch. A street pilgrim out here trying to work my land. Do whatever it takes to accumulate some rubber bands. Master plan, mastermind, strategize, capitalize. Is it 9 to 5 or serenity, man? Cakes and pies. Used to weigh dime rocks, now we punch time clocks. Fiscal clip kicking in, wish the shit would stop. Dirty money turn clean, now the dollars mean something. If you got some overtime, you done did some mean 7 figures to them white folks, that don't mean nothing. All it mean is the IRS coming. Hate to see a brother man win at anything. If they headed they way, we're all working Burger King. Onion rings, milkshakes, taking orders, being rude. When Obama won again and put him in a bad mood. I don't give a fuck about them, tell them all go to hell. Fall up in their place of business with that extra loud shit. Just a black man trying to live the American dream. Where if I come up on a chicken, I'm considered a king. But if I got a regular job, they gon' say I'm nothing. But I'm free, I got a job, so I'm doing something. I'm out here, I'm trying, I'm doing my best. You know they hate to see us live unless we live it with stress. But if your mind right, nigga, then your money would match. So keep your third eye focused with pursuing your scratch.
See that right there? It's like if it's a hot sunny day and you take off your shoes and you take off your socks, you know what I'm saying? And you just walk all 10 toes down through my reality. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's that right there. That's that right there.
That's just for the hard working brother, really. Like, you know what I mean?
Smacking you on your neck.
That's for the hard working brother where, you know what I'm saying? If you come up, if you got a brick, they gonna label you a king. But if you got a regular job, they gonna treat you like you're nothing. But you the one, you really the king though. Because you out here, you got your life and you can move how you want to move.
And if you seen death, seen people close to you pass, which is something I'm for sure that everybody's familiar with after dealing with the pandemic and after dealing with just living life in general. You know, if you went through that, then you realize that you have to come up with your own black underworld technology. You know, because I watch the people out in the hood use our own forms of technology in what you would refer to as the underworld to be able to come up with our own means of survival. So when you listen to the Black Kings theme, you know, that song right there is a song of struggle, but it's also a song of triumph, and it's also a song that deals with the mind state every day that you got to deal with. Because even the Black kingliness, that's the mind state.
Right.
The physical reality is just one level of it. But being able to deal with it in the right frame of mind, that's how you deal with being a Black king, and you come up with the Black King's thing. It's just a song of survival and triumph.
Yeah. And the lyricism, the beat is one thing, the track is one thing. That's man, it's off the charts. Grown man track.
Whoa, no doubt, no doubt.
And I can imagine y'all putting the parts together while you listening to it, because that's where I'm going into the artistry.
That shit was easy, man.
The artistry of it, but the lyricism is up to like it's beyond what you.
Man, thank you, bro.
Yeah, man, it was so crazy. Like some records, he already had a vision for. He'll call me in and be like, man, I got this done. I just need you to put the thing 12 up.
Vice versa.
And I listen to it, and I just I write my shit 10 minutes or whatever, and vice versa. Then a lot of times I had a concept or whatever, and it could, even on the pre-production end too, it was like that, what's what's it called record? And if out of my mind.
Yeah.
I called him. To get over. I called them. I was like, man, I was at home blowing, and that what's it called came on. And Diana Ross came on, and I was like, and that part when she said, never let him cross my mind. I'm in love with you. I said, man, I called him.
So the real question is, what was the gap? Because when you called me, you were hyperback. So did you call me immediately?
I called you immediately.
Did you call me okay, yeah.
I called you immediately.
You turned up when you called me.
I called you immediately because I didn't want him to forget that thing. I was like, man, I got a concept. Can you do this? It wasn't no problem. I think we had the beat for it like the next day or 2 days later, a day or two later.
And then we had the amazing singing Juan come through. You know what I'm saying?
No, I sung first. I sung the test hook, and then his guy came back and put it up. Took my bullshit off because I sound like Lou Rawls' little brother, Ooh Rawls.
you was on the jam, and I think you could pull it off. You did a couple of the Michael Jackson spins in the video, but you had to do it real quick. You know what I'm saying? Extra quick on the spin.
You heard of Johnny Gill? I was Ronnie Gill. Johnny rubbed you the right way. I'm Ronnie Gill. I rubbed you the wrong way.
Little Jack Gill that.
Yeah,
Jack Gill.
But he pulled it off like tug of war. He did an excellent job. Shout out to Sanger One, and man, another high record.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it was just a lot of his guys. He already had the formula. A lot of his guys came in, and then I also seen a vision for his guys. Like I came up, I had the record for that Too Much Ass, and I said, damn, it sound like Andy Jack.
Yeah.
I said, damn, it sound like Andy Jack. What you call his artist? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when I wrote them, I was coming up with the hook and everything. I said, man, it sounds like Andy. I gotta have Andy Jack on her. Because we such a family, and everything. I know how his style is a little bit. I know, and then we did shows together. We did the Styles P, and all that together. So we kind of like familiar with each other, like because we spent time with each other first, and got to learn each other as men and brothers and fellowship. So then when you did like that, the music was naturally tailor made. Fit.
I think another advantage too is the fact that we have past catalogs to draw energy from. You know, because even like on the Black Kings thing, but if your mind's right, nigga, then your money a match. That's actually a lyric off the philosophies of a modern day mastermind. Right, because you remember we had some green shirts that said if your mind's right, then your money will match. Yeah.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, word up. Yep.
I like it. That shit is dope though.
Yeah. He's going to put those back on the market. You can see Wade.
With a free slice, Cool Daddy, pineapple rum cake. Word up.
For sure.
So, Black Kings thing, the last thing I want to touch on, the production, was that you?
No.
Who was the producer on that?
No, that was Lost Village Beats.
Lost Village Beats
On that. You know, that's one of our comrades that stays in the shadow.
Okay.
But he works like a maniac.
Okay.
But he did most of the production though. Like
yeah, he did.
I'm talking about Jah. I'm talking about like I bounced every idea I bounced off to him. He pulled it off effortlessly. Like the Too Much Ass in here.
Yeah.
I'm saying we ain't gonna say what the original recipe. We ain't gonna say we ain't gonna say what out of grandma's recipe book, but you can listen to it and you can pretty much do the Columbo and you can do the detective work and find out where the basic thing came from. And we did a lot of grooves was like that, you know what I'm saying? And the album was fun as fuck doing it. I never had so much fun recording an album. You know what I mean?
It gotta be fun, because when it ain't fun to me no more, I'm not doing no more.
It was way more fun than doing my shit.
Yeah, it's gotta be fun to me. Yeah. And you know when you hear me on the tracks, you hear me laughing.
Yeah.
You know, you hear me laughing in the studio.
And I really like another thing I want to say too is every time I love coming back home doing Louisville music, because Nashville, they done got like stuck on the Atlanta, Memphis sound, and they don't really like listen to West Coast music or East Coast music no more, especially the new generation. So a lot of great music is not even being heard, like, you know what I mean? So when I come to Louisville still listen to West Coast music, East Coast music, down South music, Midwest. So you getting that whole beef stew. You're not just
that was one of the advantages of being able to grow up.
So you're not just getting a chicken noodle soup as like what you call. You getting the beef stew. You getting the meat, the carrots, the green beans. You getting everything substance, which is hip hop. So I love coming back home making music because I get to step out the box and just get to make great music. You know what I mean? Whether if it's a West Coast beat.
You might have a nigga in some Timberlands and a nigga with a Jerry curl that live next door to each other and best friends from growing up, you know? On some real shit. And both of them be totally in love with what they in love with. But at the end of the day, you realize you got exposed to both of them. You know, and that's the good thing about hip hop and with any form of knowledge even. You know, you eat the meat and throw out the bones. You know?
That's a big thing about Louisville music is you got, I think, like 4 or 5 artists that are mainstream right now, and all of them have a different sound.
Indeed.
And all of them come from a different.
I love y'all production. I'm like, I love y'all production. I love coming back home, because when I left as young. I left real young, so I missed out. When I left, moved from Louisville, the hottest rapper was Chris Forehand.
Okay.
Louisville rapper. I was
Mike
young.
Type shit.
So you know,
he was young.
I was young. The Dirt Bowl and all that Summerfest. You know what I mean? So I was in high school. I played ball at Seneca High School and shit. You know what I mean? But when I left, that was on the radio. WLOU. You had Chris Forehand, the rapping, the Daha beat, the Louisville rapper.
Wow.
And so when I moved to Nashville, I thought it was gonna be all banjos, buttermilk, and hee-haw, which it is. But the black people had a movement. They had a nice hip hop movement. So I just happened to be blessed to come into this situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like I said, Louisville they broaden. They broaden. So I love making music in Louisville.
For the young cats to even understand how long ago it was, and to even put that in perspective, the name of Chris Forehand's group was the Louisville Rappers. The Louisville Rappers. That's how long ago it was. Rap was that new to the game.
So that let you know that I was here.
Yeah.
No. So especially the thing that caught me when I listened to the album, when Josh sent me the album, he's like, let me know what you think. So the first thing that caught me with it was the fact that y'all have 2 totally different styles.
Indeed.
But you don't even recognize the difference really on the record, because the lyricism is so high and the artistry so high. Y'all both hold an individual, y'all hold y'all's individual space in there, but it just blends very well on the album. Like
when you taste salt and you taste pepper, they both taste completely different. But when you put them 2 things together, what they do in the dish is something special, something spectacular, something that you can't create a proper meal without. And so, you know, it's kind of like that function. You know, he comes in and brings his spices. I come in and bring my spices, and when we put it together, it's that. What was that we just say? Lee's favorite recipe change. It's like Lee's favorite recipe change.
Man, with the wedges. Man.
So I think we're gonna go to another record off the album. Now this record actually has a video with it, but the video is gonna release tonight, right?
Tonight.
So the video, we're not releasing it here, y'all. You gotta go check it out on their sites, and they'll let you know where to find it.
Yep, and you can go to youtube.com/Father Jah.
Okay, youtube.com/Father Jah. And so that record is going to be dropping tonight on your birthday, right?
Right.
So, yeah.
And the name of it is Classic Trendsetters.
So happy birthday.
Everybody been asking about, they wanted us to shoot the video. They was like, because I was checking the comments, and everybody was like, they need to do a video for the track Classic Trendsetters. But guess what? We had it done this next day when we did we did 2 videos in one day.
Yeah.
So
the crazy thing about that is y'all shot the video in one day, and Josh sent me the full edited video like 6 hours later. It was crazy. I was like, what?
Yeah, dude worked like a Mexican. Dude had a Mexican work ethic.
Shout out to Lou. Big respect to Looney, the cameraman.
He did a great job. Great job.
Yeah.
Hard working brother. Grinder.
So we're going to go into this record here. And
God damn, man. This nigga was the bird man. Now he's smoking off a coke can. From 36 grams to 2 tips. Oh, you'll never be the king like that. Come on, get yourself together, brother. Come on, it ain't that.
Never sweat this money getting the trend set, my nigga. That's a hate upsetting. Government. Feel that. Feel that though. Feel that
I was thinking about riches, wasn't thinking about bitches. Started with a glass jar, now I'm riding NASCAR. Broke nigga
I could give him the black autograph. Murderous dialect on your phonograph. Flyer than the alien crab. I'm blowing smoke at the mass I pass. Newsflash, nigga. 41 Foxes with boom boxes. Beyond electric, I socket. Straight soda, the black god, the fate holder. Murk humans, body smell of straight odor. Cool daddy, the AK loader, even with sober. You nothing ass niggas be stumbled over. Killing by quota, younger by older. I eat any iota. Venomosity like Corona, slaughtering soldiers. Playmaker, throw hate makers to Satan. Spell words like spells, incantations. Mac Miller with a pit pan chasing. Something colder than the peak of Appalachian. What I'm saying, huh?
Dog food, elbow, preparation H. Jerry Jones, heroin, cowboy great. I sit back thinking, how much money can I make? Fresh whip from liver cheese to a steak. Life is a bitch hoe, can't afford grippos. Now I got a brick hoe, and she on my dick hoe. I used to start at work and have a 9 to 5. I'm cool with the plug, I got him 9 for 5. Fresh born and slang, no I can't lie. 32 bands, I got a whole pie. Johnny Gill stamp, call it my. My dope hauler knows I got that Sarah smile. Things get easier when I got that ooh child. Niggas don't pay, get smoked like a cool mile. Nigga had money, need a go fund. Fish fried boys, casket die, fish young.
Never con, never hate on the real nigga. Only consolidate with real niggas. Anything less is stress or play on like the button with the arrow press. From the belly, naturally out the dirt and water. Working with the gardener like a stripper working with a gardener. Belt grip championship, be at it known better. Bury your code, in the area code, we trendsetters. Classic, trendsetters. Big classic, big trendsetters. Classic, trendsetters. Big classic, big trendsetters. Classic, trendsetters. Big classic, big trendsetters.
Okay, so I started off the interview wrong. I started the interview off wrong. I said y'all was legendary, y'all classic.
Well said. Well said.
Yeah. So I can't wait to see that record perform, man. That's a record.
Man, thank you.
Yeah, that track
Man,
is
the
hot.
video is crazy, man.
Yeah,
For real.
I can't wait to see it.
Yeah.
I got to see it before the world see it.
I got you.
Man, so thinking of that record, like you can hear this just a hard record. You know what I mean? It's braggadocio or whatever. You know?
No doubt.
Yeah.
That whole concept, Jah put that whole concept together. All I just had was just like double dutch. The rope was turning. I just had to just jump in. You know what I mean? That's all I had to do.
Yeah. But y'all just got on there and spit, man.
Yeah.
At the
That was
step,
it.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Just get on there and spit, man. That's what really. You know,
and make sure we sprinkle a little bit of game and everything. Make sure we sprinkle a little bit of game and everything.
Yeah.
With game just being another word for uncommon knowledge. Any knowledge ain't common. And it goes back to the same concept of the 5% to 10% and the 85%.
Mm-hmm.
If you deaf, dumb, and blind, not physically but mentally, that's because you don't have the knowledge that is uncommon.
Right.
You're in need of what? You're in need of that game. So with that said, we make sure we sprinkle a little bit of knowledge and a little bit of game in everything. That's why we're turning Cornaz Choppin game, whether we talking about the most braggadocio track on there where we let them know we classic trendsetters, because when we were going through the golden era of the CDs and whatnot, we didn't realize it was a golden era that we were in.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? We didn't know that.
We seen all genres, man. We was blessed to see we started out with the vinyls, the 12-inch, then went to cassettes, then to the CDs, and now the streams. So we done seen all ways. We done been all ways. And I'm still like, I'm just blessed, man. Lessons and blessings, man.
Yeah. Especially when you think back to and being classic. I mean, man, you got to think back to when you got your first tapes pressed up.
Right.
You know what I mean? And
everything was on cassette. Demos, everything. You know what I'm saying? Mixtapes, everything.
Yeah. So y'all been through the trenches, man.
Through the trenches.
So like, I know both of y'all having a legendary status in y'all city. Or a classic status. I'm changing that shit up. So, but the status that y'all have in y'all city coming from y'all's era, Of course, we have to say we see the people that are the fruits of y'all labor. It's good to see the people that are making it off the fruits of y'all's labor. You know what I mean? Like, for real. But I know y'all still get the situation where Father Jah, people still want to see you rip somebody's head off back. And then Cool Daddy Fresh, you know, they always want to talk about Born to Slang, right?
I just did a versus about 6 months ago, and now everybody's been on Facebook in Nashville trying to hype up a Fresh versus Pistol versus.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, you know, it's just, you know, just a love and respect for the whole culture. And just a blessing, man. Really like, I'm really like, I think the album was really like, we was really like trying to give the young kids some game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We was really like, because if you listen to every song, we implementing the message in every song. So we really like, even like it, if a nigga talking about slanging, a nigga talking about making bond, you catching the case, you gotta have some lawyer money or something. So the whole game, you getting both sides of the quarter. You ain't just flipping that motherfucker getting heads every time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, so it's just, I feel like we got
buddy in sometimes.
Yeah, I feel like we got a responsibility right now. And then, you know, the music ain't the same no more. It ain't like you know how you notice you go in Kentucky Fried Chicken, it don't taste, it ain't got that taste like it did 10 years ago. And the same way is with the music, you know what I'm saying? You know, you got everybody doing this one style, this one genre, everybody talking about this. Ain't nobody opening up talking about how a woman broke their heart, or how you breaking a woman's heart, or how you feeling this girl, or how, you know, my mom and them worked hard and put me through college. Everybody's like, it's a pressure on them. Everybody's scared to be them. And then in my city, you got everybody, it's like a motherfucker just going, copying off everything you hear. Like everybody got their ears to what they hear Memphis say and what they hear Atlanta say. They's talking about, man, he ran up on them with the blicky. We don't say blicky. We used to say scraps and tones. We didn't say that the party was lit. We said, man, that motherfucker was shitty. That motherfucker was packed. So motherfucker, you got to say they own slang and everything. You got to say your own slang and preserve to keep your movement going. Cause what's it gonna stand out if they come to your city and you ain't got your own slang and you run around saying they slang, Jeezy them gonna be like, damn, I'm out at home.
It remind me of one of our partners, OC's Gangsta Yush. I just seen one of the major DJs over there, Roger Diamond, giving him props on the trends that he said in the UK, because he was telling the rappers in England, don't be doing what those men over in the US do. He was like, we gotta hold on to our culture over here, even though we doing our rap, we doing our hip hop thing, and it's the same. And it's the same way within the States, on a more micro level. But it's still but that's what makes every scene so unique.
Man, united I feel like united we stand, like that motherfucker's real. What it say in the United States or whatever it say on the money or the Pledge of Allegiance, united we stand, divided we fall. What I mean by that is, it's too many fingers separated. You got this nigga separated, this nigga got a movement, this nigga got a movement, this nigga got a movement. And with all that separating, you motherfuckers dislocating their fingers. But if motherfuckers got together, you'll form a fist and you can make an impact and everything. The niggas can't get nothing done by themselves. And then especially if you got somebody, a major artist in your city that blow up, you got one or two major artists from your city blow up, that means the whole city need to be getting together, supporting each other. Nigga need to be riding around bumping Father Jah. You need to be riding around bumping Heresies. A nigga need to be riding around pulling up, bumping the Menace. A nigga need to pull up bumping, he need to pull up bumping this. And what that is, what you have caused is a head nodding effect. And you've made your city's music, you've made your music scene so strong and powerful. Like when Houston went on their run, Mike Jones and Slim Thug, and same way with Memphis, Moneybagg, Black Youngster, 42 Doug, got it. The Tree, you know what I'm saying? A Tree. It ain't no fun. One nigga going to the buffet by himself, you eat one plate, you full. You ain't got nobody to talk to. But everybody going together eating. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? niggas be soda balling each other, not even supporting each other. You ain't doing nothing but soda balling your own movement.
Yeah.
You fucking up the dope, all the dope ass music, and then you got a nigga come over here with 3 ounces of baking soda on a 9-ounce nigga. You got a nigga over here with a 9-ounce, he dope in the motherfucker. Then here come this nigga over here, you got a half a key nigga, he dope, and then here come another nigga I had, he put 9 ounces of cut on his half a key. Don't wanna support a nigga. Know his shit banging.
Yeah.
Nigga want to come outside with the lemon face.
Yeah.
Right.
Go home, then get behind themselves, then get by themselves after they done dropped everybody off in the car.
But you know what? But the big lesson in that too, as well, when you look at the cats that are making the big industry noise right now out of Louisville, the majority of them was it because that the city got behind them and showed them so much love? Was it because that our radio station said, hey, they got some fire and started playing them on the radio? That's a shame that right there ain't the case.
Yeah.
I'm saying right now, it's the time where Louisville could supposed to be going, goddamn it, not just ham, but going country ham right now. The fuck you mean? You got ESTG, you got Jack Harlow, and you know what I'm saying? So now, your Gotti came down here, man, broke bread, man. Let's be realistic. Let's be realistic. The man, no matter what, we ain't gonna say what part of town he came in Louisville, but all I know is the man came to Jefferson County and broke bread.
Yeah.
You feel me? And with that, and what you just did is now you got a treat. Yeah. If everybody's on the court, if everybody's showing love, you put somebody on, he turn around, put somebody on, he turn around, put somebody on, he turn around, put somebody on. Next thing you know, you done made a family treat.
Yeah.
Well,
you know you got an ocean full of piranhas.
We see what Atlanta was able to do with their movement versus other places. I'm not gonna name no names, no cities. We're able to do with their movement. You know what I'm saying? Atlanta, them brothers really work together.
Yeah.
To use it.
I said, united we stand, divided we fall.
Yeah. And you go to, I think it's 3 cities I always point to when I think about, especially the independent game. And that's Atlanta, Houston, and the Bay Area. Yeah. That's like the 3 strongest independent areas I think that I can think of. And the one thing that all of them have in common is exactly what you said. They all work together. Yeah. All 3 of those cities. So we need a time where these, like the major guys say, hey,
Mexican mentality.
Yeah.
4, 5 people to get together and get the job done quick, effective, and we all ate and got paid and went home and ready to do the next job.
Yep.
Mexican mentality.
Straight up. Yep. And send something back to get the next batch on.
Because math gonna always beat PE and free lunch.
Yeah. Because, with that, you create other great artists, and man, it becomes a lineage.
A domino effect.
And then once you do them like that, is when you're able to say, you're able to grip arms with each other and look at each other and say, hey, I do what I want to do.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Because if you hang with 4 broke niggas, you will be the 5th.
Yeah.
You might be the 5th and just not noticed it yet.
Yeah. And I'm controversial, man. So, for me, I would say, for me, man, the thing that would be great for me is to see these guys that are out right now to say, hey, I need Father Jah. Hey, I need Cool Daddy Fresh on the record. Same thing I tell Black and Smoke from Players. The real honor, man, those guys need to come and get y'all, you know what I mean? I don't care, man, you ain't got to spit a bar, you know what I mean? MC Ren didn't do nothing but talk on Chronic 2000, you know what I mean? But pay homage, that's all I say. So, yeah. But we're gonna go into the last record, man. One of y'all want to introduce this last record?
Oh, man. I do what I want to do. That's what we did, produced by Lex Luger, man. Shout out to Lex Luger. Hey, man, you gave us a banger. Father Jah, Kool Daddy Fresh. Hey, man, we do what we want to do. We grown men.
Indeed.
If I can't get no more fucking money with you, my nigga, then I really don't even understand the point me liking you or fucking with you or any of that type shit, you know what I'm saying? Man, we talking real niggas chopping the game and chopping your head off.
What's in my wine? My gears stay wetter than a bluefish cut. Put your 2 fists up, let your crew get stumped. When a wise man's giving the word, leaving these herds with their organs disturbed. Word. I take a fresh batch to death match and make his baby mama respect that. Sending these kids to play, they never check back. What you expect? Hard to move with a head crack. Me and my co-conspirators pushing up in your area, and you don't see them over your head till I bury ya. Already dug for you, you ain't gotta dig me. Pocket swole, game cold, you know how to get me. Words hitting like bullets and just leaving your life rewritten. Whole theater full of tears, sad ending. You making moves like buckets with bad engines. That means not a nigga swear like Shahada, nigga fuck when I drop through. Never ever been a lame cause I'm not you. Everything shitty sharp when I'm at you. Never ever been a lame cause I'm not you. I keep the hood turned up, the dress code clean, the beats on ring, everyday routine. The hood turned up, the dress code clean, the beats on bang, everyday routine. And I'ma do what I wanna do, I do what I wanna do, I do what I wanna do, I do what I wanna do, I'ma do what I wanna do, I do what I wanna do, I'ma do what I wanna do, I do what I wanna do, I do what I wanna do.
In the streets, you gotta get it and go. Keep heat for the beef, you can get it for show. In the kitchen, $1,200 cinnamon rolls. It's ballet on my block, you gotta stay on your toes. I got a Glock in my sock, plus a tech in my dresser. What you know about a Uzi with a Wilson suppressor? Camouflage like I'm hunting, I shoot good under pressure. Hope you got on Air Max and pray them bullets don't catch you. Go to school on these dice and give your money a lecture. I want my pockets fat like the nutty professor. Let a hater hate on me, I turn Hannibal Lecter. I drop a couple bands, send some niggas to get ya. Fresh like mustard, you boys can't catch up. Jokes on you, you the new court jester. Swear you got a dime, she look like Aunt Esther. I'm trying to chase birds, homie, build my nest.
I put the game on 100 when I drop through. Never ever been a lame cause I'm not you. Everything shitty sharp when I'm at you. Never ever been a lame cause I'm not you. I keep the hood turned up, the dress code clean, the beats on ring, everyday routine. The hood turned up, the dress code clean, the beats on ring, everyday routine.
And I'ma do what I wanna do, I do what I wanna do, I do what I wanna do, I do what I wanna do, I'ma do what I wanna do, I do what I wanna do, I'ma do what I wanna do, I do what I wanna do, I do what I wanna do.
Do what I want to do. So that's the single that's out right now.
Indeed.
Yeah, that's the one.
And a matter of fact, we're doing a special right now for the next 7 days. You go and you like Unstoppable Sound Agency on Facebook, and you'll see the first post on there is a free promotional download of the MP3s. You get the clean version of Do What I Want to Do. You get the clean version of Classic Trendsetters, and you get the In My Groove. All three clean versions. Download, share with a friend to make sure that we get the music into people's hands.
Okay. And that's Unstoppable Sound Agency on Facebook. That's Unstoppable with 1P.
With 1P.
Sound Agency. So you can go there and get the free downloads, get everything. Go do that right now while you got your phone in your hand. Just go do that right now.
Right now.
Yeah.
Right
Where
now.
else can they find? Where else can the people find y'all at and find the music and shows, whatever y'all got lined up moving forward?
All digital streaming platforms have the latest album. You can also, like I said, like the Unstoppable Sound Agency page on Facebook, across all the social platforms. You can go to Jasim Lives, you can go to Father Jah 7, and but also you might want to make sure that you follow Father Rama Knows Best, your favorite underground hip hop blog, bringing you underground hip hop currently for the last for many a year, keeping you up on the new Unstoppable music, as well as all the underground hip hop from across the country, nationwide, worldwide.
Yep. And you can also get it, if you have to, go get the thumb drive at McFly Boutique.
At McFly Boutique.
Yeah.
Home of the freshest gear in town.
Yeah. So go to Hip Hop Sweet Shop and get the Kool Daddy Fresh. What's the name of the cake, Kool Daddy?
It's all true pineapple rum cake.
It's all true pineapple rum cake. And,
Yeah.
And it's big firepower. We just had some before we came up here.
Man.
Big firepower.
Man, you'll see them in the streets pushing it.
Indeed.
I promise you. Man, so we appreciate y'all joining us tonight. And
Greatly appreciate.
We appreciate y'all. Once again, the legendary, unstoppable Father Jah and the legendary Kool Daddy Fresh. Peace.
Peace.